Welcome to currency futures. Now, very similar to the forward market hedge. However, the currency futures, you can't go through the bank and to arrange the futures contract with the bank, which means not the over-the-counter contract. You need to go through the standardized futures exchange and to go through the currency futures. So this is why it will create the imperfect hedge, because the number of contracts that you will need to enter into the currency futures most likely is to be rounded. Okay, so you cannot protect all the amount, okay, that you wish to protect. That's all you need to know. However, in terms of the AFM exams point of view, we need to understand the basic calculations regarding the currency futures. Now, from my perspective, the best way to solve these is to have a go at the example called ACCA PLC. Now, if you're happy with this approach, of course, there will be a variety of approaches to deal with the currency futures. But if you're happy with that, you will gain the full marks. So usually it will be 3 marks in your exam. Now, using currency futures. Now, we're told now is 1st January, and ACCA PLC, based in the EU, will receive $20 million in 4 months' time. Okay. So, the step 1, what I'm going to be doing is that I will be receiving $20 million in 4 months' time. I will need to check the spot rate and the futures contract and so on, because now it's 1st January, we will be settling the transaction on 30th April. So I will need to choose the futures contract which is mostly close to 30th April. Here we are given May and August. Of course, May, which means the futures contract will expire on 31st May, will be quite close to 30th April. So I'd like to choose the May contract. So what we need to do is I will take that dollar, 1.3698, per euro as the May futures price. Okay, now as you can see, the first currency is the same. Of course, we will need to use divide to get the euro. However, we will need to work out what would be the price on the settlement date, which means on 30th April. Now, the ways that we're going to be doing this is that we will need to plus the closing basis here. Now, what do I mean by basis is that today's price would not be equal to the futures price. Well, the reason is, for example, if you're not looking at the currency futures, we are looking at commodity. So, for example, think of an apple. Now, the price of an apple would be 10, but in 2 months' time, the apple price would be, the total cost will be 12. Why? Because in 2 months' time, during these 2 months, you will need to incur costs to store that apple. So this is why the spot price today will not be equal to the futures price, and this is what I mean by basis. Now, the closing basis, so first we need to work out that basis. Now, the basis, we will take the spot price minus the futures price. Firstly, the spot price, we're told, will be 1.3618. And the futures price, 1.3698. Now, from that basis, what will be the closing basis, which means what will be the remaining basis of that? I mean, as you can see there, similar to what we've seen in the depreciation, okay, on the property, plant, equipment. So, for example, let me draw the timeline here. So now it's on 1st January, and we settle on 30th April, and the contract will expire on 31st May. So this means that there will be 1 month remaining, and the total duration from 1st January up to 31st May, and that will be 5 months there. So which means there will be 1 month remaining. Alright. Now when we calculate that basis, there will be 1 month remaining, which means 1 over 5. So, and that becomes minus 0.0016. So what we're going to be doing is that we take 1.3698 and to plus minus 0.0016, and that becomes, because we take this plus the minus of that, so that becomes 1.3682. So we use 20 million, divide this into 1.3682, and that becomes 40,617,746. Okay, that's how we do it. Of course, in addition to the currency features calculations, if you can mention that we will require margin, okay, because it's operated using a mark-to-market approach, but you don't really have to do it from the exam's point of view. But you can also say another sentence that is the standardized nature rather than creating a perfect hedge, because the number of contracts will be rounded. Well, not only you can score the marks related to calculation, but also 2 sentences related to the narrative. Good luck.
APC, accounting for your future.